I'm live. Sorry, I had my cigarette. Cool. All right, so let's so I just did my live video down there. Check this out, right? So I was right in there, like let's just say 200 feet that way into those woods. I came all the way up here. I gotta turn my camera around. Let's do that. Okay, so I just came up here. I get up, I'm like, this is another great place to go live. Well, I have reception. I want to do as many as I can because it's exciting for me. I love having it's just as close to company as I get, you guys, pretty much. So I get all the way up in here. I'm like, yeah, this is good. I'm going to do this for these guys. Hey, Dave. And I'm like, no cell phone. I lost my cell phone and I thought it was in here. So I finally found it. It was back where I was doing live. That would have sucked. So check this out. Dave, how is it? Is it too bouncy or am I okay if I just stay steady? Hey, Super Jules, Brown Dwarf, hey, Brown Dwarf, Pepper, I know all you guys. Super Jules, Dwarf's always been around, helping me out, supporting me. Dwarf yells at people if he give me shit. I love that. I was saying in my video today, I'm like, I'm going to set up a Colorado Bigfoot boxing ring. So if someone doesn't agree with me, then I'll box them live on video in the middle of the structures. And whoever wins is right. So I figured, you know what? As long as this stays live, save me some editing. I could just walk through here. So I'm trying to walk as slow as I can, sorry. And look at some of this stuff. You guys, I would not go live and waste your time. Hey, 10 foot, John. Hey, John, is that John Spence? Oh, Spicer. Carrie, Dave, you're okay, mate. The biggest Sasquatch I've ever seen. Well, it's not like I see them all the time. You know, I've had the sightings are accumulating quite a bit, but this year I have not yet seen a physical being moving yet. You hear them. I think it's getting harder for me. That's why I'm looking really forward to some of the people that are coming out, because they'll do it to me if someone else is with me. They don't care, but they're like, we've given you enough. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. Not one sighting this year. Tons of timestamps and actually some really good HD pictures that, you know, where I can't see them, but the camera did. Well, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I can't lie. Like, I have not seen anything. And it's starting to get... You know, I want it. I know they're here. You guys, if I could show you, I put my sweatshirt on. Same thing. My hairs are standing on end here. And I'm not scared. I'm not nervous. It's like this crazy energy. You guys can tell this is Sasquatch. If I wish you could see how far up I got to get a Google thing. It's like that pulls away from like so you can be like, that's where Mark is right now. Oh my God. Like that's how far up I am. It's been pretty easy actually, because it's like this. So I'm just kind of walking. Should be a pretty good video, you guys, today. Hey, you guys, by the way, because I know whoever's on live right... Oh, look at this start thing. It'll really help me. I know it's annoying, but like my good friends, like when you're clicking on the ads, like if you see the ad, just click on the banner. Like let it go to the page and just click out of it. That's how I make money. It's not a lot, but it helps so much if you actually click on the ad. Like just spam every ad you see, just click it and exit. It takes like 1 second. I make like 30 cents to $1 every time you do that. You know, and hardly anyone does it. I don't even do it. This is incredible in here. See, guys, I'm not even looking. I'm looking in the distance. Look at this. Do I know if there's any Bigfoot in Indiana? You know, I don't know if there's any Bigfoot in Indiana, but I would bet every dollar that anything I could bet, I'd bet that there was. I mean, I would go ahead and say every state. I'm going to do some of that this winter, you guys. I'm going on the road. I don't know where yet. I'm going to get in my car and drive away from the snow and just start filming like insane stuff. And it could be a town near you. Invite me there. I'll swing by. I'm thinking like, Arizona. I don't want to go too far. Like New Mexico or Florida or anywhere that doesn't have snow. I don't care how cold it is. You guys see how unique this is starting to get in here? Let me see if I can zoom in. Like, this is crazy. I'm using the back camera because, I mean, who wants to see someone's face the entire time? And I think the back camera's better, so you get a better... Man, it's really different in here. You guys see this? Look how, like, it's in the middle of the day. Look how, like, dark and, like, gray it is in here. Georgia, that's actually a great idea. Georgia, I don't know why, but I just know Georgia's good. I don't know. I have people, I have friends there. I got, isn't Doug there? Doug Blanks, or yeah, people like that. I know Georgia's good. So wouldn't that be fun to do that? You know, I'm not gonna make any money doing that stuff. Like Patreon will support me hopefully, and you know, people will give, here's $10 for gas. By the way, you guys, my Patreon, I just bought a 4K camera with the Patreon money. It just shows you I'm not taking that money and using it for bills. Like I really want to increase the quality of my videos for everybody. I didn't go buy beer with it, you know what I mean? I'm really excited about this 4K camera. Georgia, that'd be cool. Be a haul for me. But I'm thinking about, I have an enclosed trailer. I got my 2004 Denali. It's only 13 years old, but it's in good shape. And I got my motorcycle. So I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think Georgia's definitely a possibility. Look at this. I'm just running film. Where I would walk, it's starting to get really dense and really hard to see, you know, beyond 100 feet or so. I mean, I want something to happen right now. This is the type of place that happens up here. These guys don't care up here. They care, but they don't care like some of the other places. Just so you guys know, I don't fake this. I mean, this is what I do. I'm walking through. Anybody could be good at this, because if you could find this, because it's that good here. What I can't believe is is how flat I am here. Like, this is incredible in here. I might just sit down and talk to you guys for a minute if I get a good spot. I'm trying to get another, like, something really cool just as I'm walking onto it. We got some really dark clouds and it's drizzling right now. Harley, that's funny. You're a comedian. It took me maybe almost 3 hours, so I'm gonna say 2.5 hours to get up here. If you tried to walk up here at night, man, you'd get lost. And you'd be so scared. I'll do it. You know, I mean, I'll do it. One thing I realized when Rio was here was that you don't need to. So we could be right here doing, like, if you were here with me, Harley, doing what we're doing right now, we just go back to our spot we picked, and they're gonna come right to you. Like, it's crazy. As soon as they see your fire go out, like as soon as you're just laying there, they just come right in. I think if we walk around with flashlights like this, which is what I always thought you had to do, you know, we look like idiots. So you're not gonna see a Sasquatch. You know, they see even more than they see me now, because it's so dark. You guys, what time is it? It's like, you know what time it is. Look how dark it is in here. My cell phone actually brightens it up a little bit. This is huge Sasquatch areas in here. That's why I feel like the deeper I get, the better chance we have of seeing something back here. I'm really looking for something right now. I'm not even trying to show you some structures. I want something to happen back here. So I'm trying to go as fast as I can. That happens to my camera all day long. Here's the cool thing. I was just saying on the video on here, this thing has Wi-Fi. I should be able to be streaming right now with my camera, and that would give you guys that picture, and it wouldn't be this crazy, you know, jumpy cell phone thing. That's kind of cool. You could take, if I held that, you could take a picture of your monitor, excuse me, and boom, you'd have an instant picture of an X, like in another country. That's kind of cool. Or who knows, maybe Bigfoot will come out and beat me up right now. That would be really fun for you guys. Yeah, I'm just live. I'm live in this. I'm going with it. I don't care. This is my walk. I'm basically filming where I would have walked into. I'm exploring. I'm not stopping at every little thing, but I keep seeing all this stuff like really far away. Man, this is like they didn't have the name already, I probably would call this Sasquatch Central. I'm going to show you why in a second. So you guys, I also want to, I know I do this too much, but just thank you guys, because if I couldn't do this with the support, I'm not talking about the money, I'm talking about just you being here, like totally into watching the videos. It's changed my entire life. And I just want to say thank you. I'm not a, you know, I don't like to get too corny, basically, is what I'm trying to say, but how cool is it to be able, you know, if I was here and I couldn't share that with you guys, oh my God. Western New York. Ryan's there. I think Ryan's got that covered. I would go there, but, you know, I don't want to be like, you know, want him to think I was trying to do something he couldn't do. But actually I would, because my parents live in northeastern Pennsylvania. And I have not explored. They live on a farm, and I have been through those woods my whole life, but never knowing what I know now. And I can't wait to go back to Jersey, Pennsylvania. So yeah, back to the answer about Indiana. There has to be, because there's Sasquatch in New York, there's Sasquatch in Pennsylvania. Believe it or not, in New Jersey, I got an amazing teepee picture from Vernon, New Jersey yesterday. It's really starting to rain now. Bummer. And so yeah, they're in Indiana. They have to. In fact, now I'm going to go home and look. I'm going to look at Indiana. See, look at this one. Look at that. Meow. You know, what really gets me is the simplest things, like, you know, why would they do that right here? How does this help? Oh, I got a pointer. How does that help anything? Like, I don't get it. I got X's everywhere. I got pouring rain coming in. Let's see if I can get somewhere. Nope. One thing about this forest is I don't have any place, like any kind of shelter. So I'm gonna have to take the full blown of the rain, I think. Better than being out in the field, but. So yeah, just doing live. I'm not showing my face, really. Ooh, look at that pile. Okay, that, you guys, that, let me show you something, okay? Let me get my little pointer. That, damn, they're usually in the ground in a hole. But that is, believe it or not, okay, is a pile of pine cones from Sasquatch. Typically I see them in a hole. No, that's theirs, and that's a fresh pile, you guys. There's not even a stick on there. That's theirs. I mean, it's not too hard to believe, right? Look. Look at this. That's very cool. And I'm seeing a pile of eaten pine cones. By the way, you guys, it's pouring rain. I don't know if you can see it. Perch. Right there. Look at this pile of pine cones. Eaten pine cones. That's a big pile of eaten pine cones, you guys. With no, you know, real trees above it. They sit here. It's like a snack for them or something. Sorry, you guys, I can't read the chat right now because it's raining. But keep chatting, because I'll do it later. Man, why rain? Can't catch a break. I shouldn't say that. I'm here, I have a break. This is just to be here is good enough. And once the rain, I've had it. Look at this. You guys, that's about as good as it gets. Right there. I mean, that is... If you ever see my camera for sale, don't buy it, because it falls over all day long. Look at that. Yeah, every state but Hawaii. Well, guess what? They're in Hawaii too. I know who Rio says that. They're in every state but Hawaii. Well, Rio, how'd you figure out? And this is what I would tell Rio if you're standing right next to me. How'd you figure that one out? Trust me, they're in Hawaii too. You know how I know? Because I had friends that were working there. They were like doing some kind of like college, like working thing. And there's a picture of them. I'll try to find it. I'll post it on my Facebook. Right? There's these pictures. They're standing here like against this jungle behind them basically. And right there, it's all happening. Like X's, these bends, like, so they're there. I mean, I don't, maybe not in certain places, let's be honest, like, you know, but they're there. Anywhere you could find like a jungly forest where the water's right, I'll bet you they're there. I don't know why. You know why? Because there's so many of them. Oh shit, you guys, it's pouring, it's hailing. I rode a motorcycle up here and I'm 5 miles from it now. It's hailing. All right, here, let's get in here. This will be fun. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Here, let's let me change the camera around. See, that's why you don't buy my camera. This is not helping me. Well, I'm glad this is live. You guys can laugh at me because it's hailing in the middle of the summer. Look. And I'm in this thin ass forest. I can't. Shit. I'm getting wet. I'm getting wet. You guys see anything? Point me in the right direction. I gotta find a tree and I'm soaking wet. Here, let's try this. This looks like a little Sasquatch spot. Look. Bear with me. My camera's wet. Look at this. I'm coming to this little place. That's clearly marked in here. Look at that. It's hailing, you guys. Isn't it August? That's the one thing about high elevation. Look at the X. Hope I'm not boring you guys. This has just been hard now because here's the thing, you guys. When it's raining like this up here, see, right now I'm on about 10,000 feet. And, you know, just a few thousand feet above me is probably freezing. So when this stuff's hitting you, you know what I mean? It's freezing cold because it's coming like right out, you know, right from the source. Ah, what a bummer. I don't want to not go live. I wanted to keep going because just almost for like a video too. You guys can chime in and out obviously whenever you want on the live video. And it'll save me from rushing home. Yeah, see Pepper? Yeah, I was just reading Peppers. New Jersey. See, the best spots are like where people don't know. Like, the funny thing is, here, all you guys know now how good Colorado is. Not just for me, but like seeing other people like Mark Para, you know, all these different people that do it. Rocky Mountain National, whatever they are. But no one here knows. That's the funny thing. Like, oh man, it's still raining too hard. Like local residents and stuff have no idea. You know, I'll talk to a guy, be like, hey, you ever see a Bigfoot? He's like, what? You know, because they just don't, they don't think about it. They don't have it on their mind. I'll tell you, but I've also done it to people. I'm like, listen, I was talking to this guy in a store once, and he's like, his friend knew who I was. He's like, oh yeah, that's the YouTube guy. He's like, what do you do? And I was like, do you really want to know? He's like, yeah. I go, I do Sasquatch. And he's like, what? He was like disgusted by what I said. And I was like, yeah, it's a real deal. I said, I don't look for Bigfoot. I found him. That's what I say. And he's like, oh, da, da. So I started telling him, I'm not going to tell you the whole story. So I started running down. I'm like, listen, go to Colorado Bigfoot. Look at the photos. Look at this. Go to the spot. He's like, well, I live near here. And I'm like, perfect. Go into the woods there. Not until you look at my stuff and watch a couple videos. And he did that. And now he's like my biggest fan. He's out there doing his own thing. He's like, I can't believe I'm so sorry. He's like, look, transition. I got an X and it just keeps going. So, you know, to me, look down there. I just walked out of that stuff, you guys. There's nothing there. Nothing that you can see. That's how they do it. Anyone on a hike that wanted to do deep mountain off trail, which I've never bumped into in my entire life, would be right here. You know, this is where you're going to walk through. You don't want to go in there. That's how they do it. It's that simple. They just go where you're not. And if you did walk through that, what I just did, I don't know. I have a hard time believing that you could walk through where I just showed you guys on especially the first one, and not like somehow like take a second look at it, because it's just too crazy. Look at this up here. So do I carry you guys alive through the next transition, or what do I do? I'm over living it because I don't get to do this. So even if none of you are on there right now, I don't even know if anyone's watching. It's cool because I get a video up from today immediately, and by the way, there will be a whole video coming from today, either whether I get it up today or tomorrow. There's actually a lot of videos coming. A lot. So do I keep going that way? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking get to another really good spot and then start live. Hopefully it hasn't been too bouncy. Nothing. I'm not hearing anything right now. Thank God that stopped. I'm soaking wet, by the way. So instead of going up, I've been kind of walking to the right. I have a feeling that's where I need to go. I know I'll go through there, and I know I'll see something like I just went through, but that's not what I want. I want to find like the master wigwam up here, or teepee or something. Yeah, 4K coming. So I should be able to stream live with the 4K, like right now. So instead of seeing this jumpy, ridiculous cell phone video, I'll have like a perfect video. And what I'm gonna do, I'll sit down like right there at a good spot, and I'll just start reading chat. And I'll be like, whoever wants to talk, I'll be like, yeah, Mark, zoom over to your right, or can you go over to your left, or and you can kind of just use me as like a robot. And I'll zoom in and zoom out, because you'd be surprised what you will see in 4K on that end. Live, and I can zoom. You can be like, just like you guys do on the timestamps, like, listen, there's something right there. Is it going to be a surefire thing? No, but maybe we'll have some fun with that. Like, Mark, they're right there. You know what I mean? That's the messages I get after I upload the video, so why not while I'm doing it live? Could have some fun like that. And the return for me is you guys are keeping me company. That's all I ask for. That's all I want, is that I feel like I'm not alone up here all the time. Sometimes it's good. See, like, what am I doing here? Is it hard? It's not hard to believe that wasn't deadfall back there, right? Because there's none here. Now I can't. I was going to sit down for a minute and talk to, like, answer some questions, or try to. But now it's soaking wet. All right, I think I'm going to look around up here. I think I'm going to push forward that way. They got paths through here, everywhere through here. I'd love to walk on something just insane while I'm live, but it doesn't look like a real active area right here. But I do see a blatant trail. It goes up and over and down. I got a couple bends. All right, well, you know what? Maybe I'll start it again. Let's see what happens. What I'll do is I won't waste your time. If I'm walking like this, it's just, it's not worth it. But, if I get into another crazy area like that, which is kind of what I'm looking for, I'll turn it back on again. You guys, thanks for... Oh, that's a little structure. Look, I didn't even see it. Oops. Sorry with the chat, it wants to... Why is it doing that? Little structure there. Oh, there's how I do the chat. I'm sorry. You know what it was, you guys? The chat was stuck because I touched it. Yeah, she weighs my... Okay, now I got it, you guys. Beer and nachos. No, but I heard... You want to hear a funny story? I heard, you know what? I'll just keep talking because I'm going to keep walking. And then I'll get off of here. There was this... Dan, I think it was Dan that was telling me. This guy where it was these guys, and they were literally, like, it was by their house, and they were giving Sasquatch beer. I swear to this, okay? And apparently, they were like becoming like alcoholics or something, because they would get very upset if the beer wasn't there. And he started having actually trouble, because I know this is crazy. I don't even know if I believe it, but it seemed like a pretty legit story. Like, if you're gonna make one up, why make it about alcoholic Bigfoots? I mean, I don't know. You know, you get a sip of that and they might like it. But you can see, this is what I deal with, you guys. I mean, so yeah, I'm shooting you a clip, but you know, there's nothing really, and I can see little signs they've done in there, but there's nothing that I want to show you, because so I'm moving on. You know, it might take me another 45 minutes, to find another spot. Especially up here. I might be getting lost up here. I have no idea where I am, and I don't really care. But it is a good sign. I'm starting to get some blockage. See this? I got my bend coming out, and I'm getting fences, so that's really good. And I got sun, which is even better. I like this. I might just keep it on for another 5 minutes, because I'm seeing this. Check it out. Okay? Yeah, it could be wind, but I don't think so, because I got all this stuff, right? I'm getting all my blockage. This is all like, this is what they do over and over. Oh yeah, look at that spot over there. That looks like a really good fort over there. I'm going to see that. It's not always just deadfall. It's like weird deadfall. There's always something, it's always piled up in a star. I don't know. Do they get more important as I get higher, is what I want to know. Or is this the shitty place? You go get milk, you got to walk all the way back up. I don't know. But this is clearly them. Right here. This is the type of stuff I probably wouldn't have filmed if I wasn't even live, because it's just not that exciting, and I've showed it to you guys 1,000 times. This would have been a good spot to be in the rain, because look how dry. I got something going on. Before I turn it off, let me get over here, you guys, because I got something happening in all these wallows. I got structures in the distance, and I got all this blockage. Wow, what a cool little spot right here. Look, again, I want to make this really clear to people. You see that? That's Sasquatch. It's not squirrels. Look, another one. Only time I've ever seen this in my life is on this, in their wallow, which means they spend a lot of time. I think that this isn't what they live on, but I think these are snacks. That's what I think. I've actually tried one on video, and it was pretty good. I mean, I could see how they'd like it. And then they got their soft, by the way, all eaten pine cones. You guys, these are all been eaten. My shoe's untied. So I saw this. It looked interesting. So that is cool, okay? Those pine cones, I see it in Bigfoot universe where they have these things, and they always do that, except there, they put them in they'll take a hole like that, and they shove it and they fill it in the hole until it's packed down. Got an X there. It's not too hard to believe that the pine cones are for the Bigfoots when you see that. You know what I'm saying? Meaner. That's, out of all of this, believe it or not, that's more interesting to me than anything, right there. That's they do that. They had to have that stick there for some reason. Wow. What a great place to chill out for a little bit. So I'm gonna sit right here and just listen. Who do we got? Who's on? Brandorf. Timestamp King. Let me tell you something. I'm not. You guys are the ones that get those. I miss them. I don't have the time to look at it and stuff. If it wasn't for you guys that are good at that, country boy. No, I was thinking about that today, actually. I was like, what am I going to do with this grave thing? It's, first of all, it's a 2-hour deal from when I get there to get to it. Just because of how, it's not that far, but it's how far you have to walk to get to it. Ooh, I got a whistle. Hold on. Mace, I know you find them. Hey, Seth. Pretty ugly. I like that name. I'm pointing the camera that way because there's something going on. I think it's a bird. Yeah, I love this. You see that stick? That stick, they did that stick. That's so funny. And they did all this, but it's not that exciting. That is exciting. Right there, that stick. Oh, listen. Hey, PC, you're a grandma? Well, guess what? I'm a grandpa. Just ask my son, who decided to make me a grandpa when he was 21. Oh, I'm sorry, when he was 19. Now he's almost 22. But let me tell you, he's been a great dad. I've been so proud of him. I'm a granddad. It's crazy. I have trouble getting over that I'm not 18, much less a grandfather. Luckily, my body and I feel still young, so I know it's getting there. I'm thinking 55-ish, it's all downhill. But here, I'll show you. My bat look. This is where I wear a hat. Because it's getting, bad hair day too, by the way. It's getting really gray. My Bigfoot hat. You gotta have a Bigfoot hat on. You can't search for Bigfoot without a Bigfoot hat. Look at the sky. Okay, so this is good for me, you guys. I was getting wet, tired, and now I got beautiful sun. So let me push up there. I'm gonna go live again. Here, let me turn around. Hey, Mace. Mace, you're always here helping me. Thank you. I love when you guys yell at people. It's like some guys says the stupidest thing, and these guys just attack. I love it. Because that way I don't have to do it on the video and seem like I'm mean. And by the way, someone said it, I can't remember the name the other day, but Mark, listen, stop focusing on that one or two guys. We're all here. You're not giving us any time. And I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. So I don't even care about those people anymore. And I'll tell you, it's very little. I mean, compared to what Rio goes through, that guy, does he take a beating on a daily basis? It's crazy. That's why I only showed you my face for 30 seconds. I think the more you show your face, the more people start hating you. Let me see over here. Can you find that a little funky? Looks maybe like an older spot or something. You get your little marker coming out. I don't know what I'm in here. And I don't know why I'm still alive, but I am. How could I go through all that back there? All right, guys, you know what? In the interest of saving a battery, I'm telling you, though, something's up here. That's why I keep running it, because I know because of this. I just know they did all this stuff. Look at the bottom one. You know what I mean? How it's broken, then it's broken again, and then it comes up in here. Aside from those pine cone piles, I'm not seeing why this is here yet. So yeah, back to the thank yous. Thank you guys, man. Just even if you're just signed on here right now, that's a thank you, because it helps me. It drives me to go further instead of going home and doing nothing. You know what I mean? I gotta push as far as I can. Look, let me just give you guys an idea of how serious I am. There is so much footage on this camera today. I could go home and make 5 videos, and just sit home and play video games and smoke weed for 3 days, but that's not what I want to do. I want to constantly be out here showing new stuff and pushing forward, pushing where I know I'm never going to walk again, so I got to go up here. This is clearly a unique area. Like, when do you guys see this in my videos? There's nothing here. In fact, it's almost getting too dry for me here. All right, listen. You guys, thank you. I know, sit and rest and relax. Hey, Barb. I need to. But I can't, because, you know, the thing here is I'm walking straight up here, just through those trees. I could be missing the most amazing thing that I'll ever see in Sasquatch. And I'm sure it happens to me actually every day, because I'll come back to a place I've been 10 times and see something I know it's been there for a couple years that I never saw before. And I know somewhere in here they got their little portal wigwam thing going on. Irish, England, are you handicapped? Are you talking to me? I am handicapped, but I think are you asking somebody else that? Look at that X. Thanks, Mace. I like that. I want those people. It's not that I want anyone to be mean, but, you know, it's nice to have someone give them a slap once in a while. You know, and sometimes when multiple people attack you when you say something stupid, that's the time they actually rethink it. Like, well, if these guys are all over me, maybe there's something to it, you know? All right, so that was pretty much, what, like 10 or 15 minutes of nothing. So let me, I don't want the people that are signing on to my channel for the first time being like, what is this guy doing? He's thanking people and showing nothing. This is cool up here. I think I reached the top of this peak. This is it. So I'm going to dive back down to this incredible place, and I might even go live again just for 5 minutes, just for documentation. Let's see this little spot. See, this is what I got up in here. Things like that. Shit. That went right in my eyeball, actually. Whew. I'm actually turning it around so I can see my eye. Let's see. Is that me? Oh, I did it already. There we go. Oh my goodness. That thing caught me right in the eyeball. I'm alright. Using it as a mirror. Look at that. Not stoned yet. No, I'm kidding. Look at this. I saw some of this yesterday. I love this. Do you see this? This is, you know, this is like the tribal ones. Like they start getting real like funky. You know, they'll lean stuff up to dry out. It's very people-like stuff. And I don't know what this is though, but I'm almost sure they did this little wallow. You get your stick sticking out. 2 ends. Not only is there broken there, but there's another one that's perfectly symmetrical in a line next to a parallel, I guess I should say. And I can't explain it any further than that. That one's broken too up top. Just a little spot. My guess is it's because it's the top of this peak. So right through there, it just goes straight down. And you can see it's been disturbed at some point. I don't think today or anything. All right, I don't want to go off YouTube Live. That'd be cool if I could just every day, even if someone just sucked, I could just, whoever wanted to come with me could. That'd be awesome. All right, let me sit here for a minute, and I want to see who's on. And then I'm gonna turn it off. I'm taking Barb's advice. Oh my goodness. Yeah, go support me. I want 25% of everyone's income right now, like a church. No, I'm kidding. Any black folk? What do you mean? Dom, what do you mean about black folk? Hey, Jason. Now I can see everybody coming up. Bear, see, every time you type now I can say cool. I guess I could put it on my face, since we're not looking at Bigfoot stuff. Digging the dirty south. What's up, man? How's it going? Griff, who else? Zen Mama. It should be called Your Mama. I'm kidding. I like that name, Zen Mama. Thank you, Zen. I appreciate that. Let me tell you guys something too. Let's just say one day I got to where like support was crazy. Here, let me do it so you can see me. You're not looking at. I'm gonna start walking back to the good areas. You know, if I got to the point in a year or two where I had like enough support and everything was just like crazy, I would cut it off. Like I don't want to make a profit. You'll never see me driving a Porsche. You know, this is like just so I can do this. Yeah, I'll pay my cell phone bill, you know, stuff like that. But everything else, like, you know, my first real check from Patreon I just got, I used every single cent for my 4K camera, and I'm really excited. I should have it like in the next couple days. I can't wait to get that camera, and I think it'll make you guys a lot happier. You know, no more of this crap. Like I'm like, you know, you see people walking through the woods, are like, it's like, is he shaking the camera on purpose? Like I don't, like I'm holding this is as steady as it gets, you guys. So if it's bouncing a little bit, it's not anyone's fault. But I tell you, some of these people, I want to say one name, going this way. Just, I don't know how they do it. I mean, I could go get a $50 Walmart cell phone camera and just go, you know, if you got that, you got to go like this. You know, just go real slow. You know, where your grandmas are going to be mad. Patreon. Yeah, you guys, Patreon. You could go, if you're on a PC and go to my YouTube, I just put the link there. There's like a little orange link from YouTube. I'm not sure if it works from the phone or not. And you can just click on it, or you could just go to Patreon. You know, and I'm starting to get some people. I have like almost 80 people in there or something. But you got to remember, a lot of those are like $1. And I have a lot of other people that are, you know, 5, 10. And of course, you know, the master, Mr. Neil, who's the leader. He's the man. I can't wait till he comes out here. Look at this thing. By the way, I will never watch this live feed because I'm showing my face. If I see myself talk, I'll never do a video again. Or I'll never, because I think I'm just too self-conscious about myself. I don't know why, because I don't really care. Look at this. Some of us were meant for TV and videos, and some of us were not. And I don't think I think I'm kind of cheating is what I'm doing. I have I'm pretty sure that that's a footprint right there. I'm almost sure. I put my foot right in it and I was like, I could feel, sometimes you can actually feel the whole footprint. So what do you got hanging? Oh, it's better than Facebook Live? Good. I'm stupid. It's normal. Dave, I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by, Dave G. Hey, Doc. Doc's another guy. As long as I can remember posting my first video, Doc's been there. Like, always saying positive, nice things to me. Those are the people that I remember. Of course, he's got that cool name, too. You know, I think because I love Doc Holliday. I guess I always remember that. A little weirdness there. I think that's an error. I've been, you know, when I start to see these on the ground, I don't know if you can see that in that view. Yeah, you can. I start to think that this one is actually pointing downhill. Because what is that pointing at? But that's that incredible section I started at. So you guys, this is just for the people that, you know, you guys that are signed on. If in the future, when people are watching this, like, don't give me a hard time, because this was just a way to finally talk to some people. I'm thinking about doing it. Like, I want to just set up the PC. As much as I hate it, I'll put my face on the camera. You know, we'll get some coffee or whatever and just talk. You know, I think that'd be a lot of fun. And you guys, that way you guys can tell me to shut up and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. And just not like overdo it, just have like a a cool talk like once a week or something like that. I think that'd be awesome. And I can get some really fun people in on that conversation too. And I'm not talking about like the conversation of the egos. I'm talking about just like cool people that want to talk about Sasquatch. We can have people call in. You know, I think it'd be a lot of fun. And I don't care if anyone else ever heard it. Just like all of us. That'd be so cool. Like, I'm not that shy with my subscriber people for some reason, but it's like if you're not from there, I don't know, it's like you're not part of the YouTube. I feel like you're not, like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, this is my little family and I get too shy if I You guys, let me drop down. Because right down there, you don't want to follow me all the way down there. But I'm telling you, it's really good behind me. You see this transition area? This is where my life gets really difficult. I walked out of the sickest place. Right? You guys saw it. Like incredible, mind-blowing bends and structures and stuff everywhere. Stuff that there's no way wind could make, right? Especially that protected. And then I'm in here. It's like, here, let me switch this. There we go. You know, what do I do in here? You know what? I'm gonna run this video till my battery goes dead. Because I know I'm gonna walk back into it in a minute. Look. I see too many of these. You see how we just saw that? This, and they touch at the top and they point. So that's what I'm doing. This is my third one. As I'm talking, that I'm following. And look what I got to. Were we here yet before? I can't remember. Look at that. You know, does he do this just to stand here? Like, it's like, that's what I feel like. It's like if he wants to hang out here, he has to make that. It's an autism thing. That's pretty wild. I'm telling you, these are like the elder types. These are the important guys up here. Not that I have unimportant ones too, and I see their areas all the time. See, what I think I did wrong, I went in there and walked up. I can see the woods. I should have walked right in there. There's a teepee right there, like a teepee structure from both sides. And the forest looks outstanding that way. Oh. Hey, Leonard. There's Leonard. Cool, I love when those guys sign on. Leonard does a lot of picture finding for me too, and Leonard's also a really good artist, which is really unique for me, you know. So I think that, you know, like those totem poles I see. By the way, Leonard, I got some more totem poles down below today, and he'll draw them, and I don't know, it's interesting to see it in art. I love that. Look at this teepee. Look at this, you guys. I got some good stuff. It's going downhill to my right. Maybe I'll keep this video on. I think I can edit out some of the half an hour of nothing. That's a good teepee. What do you guys think? Scotland. Cool, I'm Scottish. I just don't wear the dress, the kilt. I feel really weird. Let me tell you something about Scottish people. Don't F with them. Because, you know, the Scots are, I think, some of the toughest dudes there is. That's just my opinion. And that's what it is an opinion. But, you know, you got these guys could drink a case of beer, wear a dress, and kick your ass. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you punch a Scottish guy in the face, nothing's going to happen. I'm not even exaggerating. And I do have a little of that in my blood. But I think I'm German as well. All right, cool. Look at this valley I came out to. You guys, this is really good here. I'm glad I kept this on. Look at this. Look at this. It's a whole world. Hey, what's up, Dave? What's going on, brother? Dave's been trying to get out here forever. Sasquatch Omega. So that's Dave Argent. He lived with Rio he worked and lived with Rio for a couple months. This is really good here. You know what's cool about this? I'm glad they don't have, like, it's like the Gong Show. If 3 people put the button, it doesn't go live anymore. Because you guys may have done that, but look at this hill. Cool, I'm gonna go live all the time now. Just talk everyone's ear off. I got something crazy up there, but I don't know if it's worth walking just up for there. There's like this wallow. Let me zoom in. Up here, you see it? This is kind of, and it's big. And I'm willing to bet I'll walk up there and do the same thing, to show you those couple perches, and, you know, it's all over again. We all smoke weed in Colorado. That's not true, but he's pretty damn close to being true. here's the thing. Let's talk about that. That's actually a really good conversation off of Sasquatch, as I show you the insanest structure right in front of me. Look at this at the top of the hill here. This is insane. There's a new thing. Guys, I do it. I'll tell you. And I don't really use the THC part of it, but the CBDs. It's this miracle thing that comes out of THC, and it's been curing people all over the world. It makes you look younger. It's been fixing the discs between my spines. You can smoke it, you can eat it, it's a miracle drug. It really is. Not marijuana, but CBDs that come from marijuana. The best way is to Google that if you're interested. It cures all ails. It's an amazing thing. Look at that. Subscribe to Sasquatch Omega. Actually, Dave, Sasquatch Omega's got a couple cool little videos from when he was with Rio. Dave, weren't you going to go out with Todd Standing? What happened with that? Did they get shot down or what? I think Todd wanted... Let me tell you guys something. Really think about that, because, he does this week trip or something. It's a week long. You do not want to be out here with me for a week. Look at that bend. I don't want to be out here with me for a week. I think a good, 2-day, even like the sickest dudes ever, 10, 20-mile trek through this stuff into nowhere, you're done after 3 days. To walk around with some dude for a week, I don't know, man. I wouldn't pay him for that. I can give you everything he'll show you in a week. And this is to you, Todd. I know Todd watches my videos sometimes. I'm just being cocky here. I'll show you more in 20 minutes. I swear to God to you. I'll put more on a camera in 20 minutes than he will in a week. Because he just doesn't have this. Now, could that trip be interesting? Yeah, I don't want to bash him at all. Me and Todd have talked briefly a couple times. But, there's just too much controversy surrounding that guy. Look at that. That's a good one there. See how it's all tied up there? There's Chris. What's up, Mr. Christopher Noel? You guys go to Chris's Impossible Visits channel. I know most of you on here probably are very aware of Chris's, but he's got some great videos. He's been doing this a lot longer than any of us have, and he's got some good stuff. And me and Chris have been actually talking lately about a couple things, and he's always a good guy. He's got a couple structure books out. What's the other thing, Chris? Well, we'll do the electricity thing later, but good channel. Some fun videos. Smart guy. Knows his shit. He really does. And that's the cool thing. Me and Chris are two completely different people. Would me and him be hanging out drinking beers if we didn't if it wasn't for this? Probably not. We have two completely different personalities. But yet I think we're friends, because Sasquatch. It just brings you together. It's an amazing thing. Music Man, there you go. Yeah, so everyone knows you, Chris. You're famous. Isn't that cool about our little community? Our little Sasquatch here. I'll put my face on the camera. Oh, it's on. Sorry, I just switched it back. Too much chat. There we go. Is that, look at this hill, first of all. So I got all that stuff at the top of the hill there, and there's just nothing. Is that, when you have a community like ours, it's small, and we don't all know each other. Someone could be like, hey, have you heard of Colorado Bigfoot? And they'd be like, no, I never heard of him. But most of us have, I know who Impossible Visits is. I know who Utah Sass, we all know each other, and that's the cool thing. And all the people that watch us know each other, and I see the friendships being made even just with the people that are watching on chat. All of these rocks are flipped. You see that? Every single rock up here, literally, almost every rock. I'm going to go ahead and say it's a bear that does that. They love doing that. So I like our small community. It makes it harder to be successful. It does. You want to get some backing and some money, and if I could fly out the team of my dream, or the dream team right now. Sorry, I can't talk. I would, because that's how you get it done. And we would probably argue, and I'd be like, no, Chris, you're going that way. Or we're going to go this way. And, that would be the hardest part of it. And then after that, with the combined knowledge, we're getting some good stuff, So, for the people that signed on, and I'm not really looking, sorry. This has been 45-minute rant of just hanging out with you guys. I was in some amazing structures, and I walked out of it, and I really haven't found any yet. I am passing all the signs. I'm kind of ignoring most of them until I get back into one of those sick areas I was in. Oh man, I love it up here that I can go live like this. So what I'll do, this will be the only time, you guys, I'm ever just gonna walk around for an hour talking, but I will go live in those incredible areas, like at the beginning of this video and the other one, and show you that stuff. But this was just fun, and I got to see all you guys. Bedtime? What are you talking about, Alex? Where's here? That's Australia? No, not even bedtime in Australia, is it? Alex, where are you? I'm curious to know where bedtime is. Dakota, exactly. How am I getting a signal? For some reason on this whole hill, and I swear, I probably just walked. I don't know, you guys guess. Since I turned this video on, I've probably walked 2 miles. Or something like that. I'm trying to get back down here. You can see here, I mean, I got it all over the place. Like undeniable unwind stuff right there, right? What do you think impossible visits? You know what I mean? That's, anyone will tell you that's Sasquatch. I got one of their little pine cone treat things there too. But I left the insanity and I can't get back to it yet. Okay, I'm switching back. Cool, you better sub. Look, with me, you guys, it's the real thing, man. I am taking you guys to the real, the best, I think, the vast, when I say the best, I mean, you know, an endless amount of it. I will show you forever, you know, Sasquatch. And it's always going to be good, and it's always real, and I will always tell you the truth, I promise. I've never told a lie. I have 233 videos, and I've never even fibbed the littlest bit on there. Whoa. So, I mean, this is real. I mean, this is the real deal here. You wouldn't know it by what I've shown you in the last hour, but it's the real deal. And they're all through here. I just left the main areas. You got to leave the main areas and walk around and do what I did. Or, you know, for the rest of my life, I'll be like, oh, I knew they were up there. I never went up there. Hey, Rick. Jason, Cindy, the Giz. CBDs, there you go. Hey, you know, maybe I'll start an illegal CBD exporting company. Sasquatch did that, and they put that one there too. Why? I don't know. So he could hide from his next door neighbor. I guess I have no idea. I'll tell you, the CBDs are not cheap, and it's been hard for me. I'm not. Luckily, Jen's cousin owns Telluride Green Room. It's called. You can look it up. It's called the Telluride Green Room, and it's in family, so I get them at cost because I can't afford them. And we're just taking the pills. You know, it has like 0.1% THC. There's something in the THC that activates it. It does need that, but you're not getting high if you take. You can get the ones that are 50-50 or whatever, or 1-to-1, and you'll get as high as you can. So you're stoned and getting healthy at the same time. So your brain is probably getting dumb, but your body's getting healthier putting those CBDs in your system. There's no doubt about it. I'm living proof, you guys. I have had degenerative disc disease for 5 years. I got to the point where I could barely even deal with a second of my day. Doctors, steroids, nothing. Smoked CBDs for 2 months. I still hurt. I mean, it hurts, like back of my neck and stuff, but oh man, am I like so much better. A little something going on here. Old. This is older. Okay, I'm starting to get. You know what? I'm gonna leave the camera. I got 20%. Just a way to chat with you guys. And hopefully, my goal is to walk back into something insane. I lost that area, that crazy area that I walked out of. I'm trying to find it, and I can't find it. You can tell these are all just like, look. Used to be like an inside there. You see that? Yeah, Dakota, tell your cousin. I mean, there's got to be people that are sending that stuff because it's a health thing. It's like, these guys are like, F you. You know, I'm just trying to help my grandmother who's dying, you know. Actually, that's a pretty good pin right here. And it's a guarantee win-win, you guys. I wouldn't have believed it. That's a definite Sasquatch there. Look at that. There might be, I'm sure out of all the people in the chat, one person knows about CBDs. Oh, it's like a miracle. I have them right here. Let me show you. I'll show you mine right now. I'm a smoker. So do I have it? Yeah. And it's almost gone. That's my pen. Is there technically marijuana in there? Yes. But it's so little. And this one, I get the one that doesn't get you high. And it's sativa, so you know, even if you're like really hit on it and you had a little buzz, it's like an uplifting, you're happy thing. It's not but those days for me are over. I'm not gonna wake up and do bong hits and go squatching. It's not happening. That was high school. You guys will get nowhere, I'm telling you, if you're smoking dope from the second you wake up to the second you go to bed. It's like anything, you know, drink too much Coca-Cola and see what happens. You know, so don't do that. You know, weed's like if you're gonna really use the THC part of it, you know, use it as a reward. Like it's like having a glass of wine. You know, when you get home. Oh yeah, this is starting to look kind of interesting here. You know what I mean? It's not. You don't need to do bong hits. What do we call it? Wake and bake. Now I'm talking to 90% of you on this chat here. I'm just kidding. You don't need that. It's so much more rewarding, you know, to do that. You know, like a reward, like a glass of wine. You're not going to have that with your cereal. You're going to wait till your day's over, and you're going to have your glass of wine, or your beer, or whatever you do, your shot, or a couple shots. All right, stick with me here. Stick with me. Look at this. That's kind of this was a really important walk for any. There's probably a few people that were there the whole time, right? There's nothing. Just a bunch of big mess back there. With a couple structures here and there that are pretty good. Look at this. Okay, so look at this. Stick with me, because this is about to get really good. So you got in your outside, you got your X. I'm gonna do it really fast. You got your X's. I don't mean to break up this conversation, but my phone's dying. I got teepees. And I got what really looks like a jungle gym. Video's too laggy. Sorry, you guys. I hope it's not laggy. I have 2 bars. Is it too laggy for everybody, or is it? Hopefully, it's your connection, Dave. That's what I'm hoping. So you got your bends coming in. Look at this. Stick with this one. This is really good. This is really good here. Okay, look at this. Look at that. Just do me a favor and look at this X. Look at this X. I mean, that is a mind blower. That's a mind blower. Look at that. Someone take a picture. I can't take a picture. Here's the cool thing about that. You know, a lot of times you get your attention is so drawn to that X that you never really look anywhere else. And I see this constantly. You know, see this other one? And it touches it somewhere else. A lot of times it'll just go up and lean, or it'll lean on the corner, or it might just be a little leaner on the edge. But they always have some third stick touching their X's. This is getting really good. This is like, Chris, I was seeing, if you're still on here, Noel, I was seeing like, I mean, yeah, smaller scale, but you were showing some really good little spots, man. I mean, sometimes you guys go into denial when you're in there yourself, and I'm looking at it on the video, and I'm like, dude, you don't even realize where you are. Like, that's really good right there. I know you do, but you've been getting some really good structures in Vermont. Look at this. You don't have wallows there. Huh. No, that's the part that makes it so confusing, you know? Like, I go to places where they don't really have them either. Like, they do have them here. Like, when I was up in there, like, that's pretty much all I saw. I just walked by them all. Because you guys have seen them all, but this is amazing to me in here. Don't have wallows. I don't know. I don't know what they're for. You know, I'll go way up there. You know, to think the guy could stand out here for the rest of his life and no one's going to walk by. But yet he has this little hidden spot from, like, it's almost like they hide from each other at certain parts of the day or something. I don't get it. This is the type of forest I like right here. Not lagging, nice, thank you. I'd have been really stressed if that whole time you guys were having, like, bad video. Okay, this is starting to get good again. I feel like this is like a huge hangout. I feel like it's like an auditorium in there. Like I said, this will be my one long live video, hanging out with my buddies. This is great. I'm so happy I was able to do this. So a little Squatch and more just like an opportunity to hang out and just see everybody and to talk to everybody. Yeah, electric substations. I've been, by the way, Chris, I've been keeping my eye on that. Look at this. I've been really looking, just for you actually, for a good spot. And I got a couple now. I just got to get there where I can get up near power lines where there's a vast network of stuff going on. I really want to take a look and just see if I see any differences, you know, around those power lines. Or if I, you know, even better if I can get by a substation. Look at these X's in here. This is an absolutely unbelievable spot right here. Anybody in the world would be blown away that's into Bigfoot walking through here. I mean, look. I'm talking blown away. You guys, I have it. I can't do it. I can't show you. I have this, the energy thing is going all day for me in here. My hair is not, like, I'll show you. I got to show you so you believe me. I can't even pull back the sweatshirt, but my hairs have been standing on end the entire time, and I don't know why. It's an energy, I feel. Wow. Vermont. See, I feel like Chris has got to go. I'm going to have to come down there one over there one day. What is that, a down or over? I'm going to come over there one of these years. Maybe me and Rio will show up there with a six-pack one day. We don't drink, but it'll be a good day to start. We'll do some Vermont, because Vermont's awesome. I mean, there's so many places in Vermont. So much forest. I'm willing to bet I'm going to find something up there. Because I'm going to go the extra. I'm going to go, because there's some mountain ranges and like deep forest and beautiful green. Honestly, there's some places in Vermont that look exactly like this almost. I mean, it's very similar in forest. And this is the type of forest I look for. You know, I was actually remember seeing the video, like thinking like, that forest is awesome. Like, I wasn't even looking at your structures more than I was just looking at how great that forest is for them. 15%. I'm just gonna let my phone die, I don't care. Well, Chris, I'm gonna need the main house. I'm gonna have to have you sleep in the cabin. But yeah, that'd be great. I'm kidding. Yeah, maybe we could do that one day. That'd be fun. Look, there's nothing more fun than that. Like when I was out here with Rio, look, we don't have to be like best friend. You know, like I was saying to Rio, we actually got along really well and had a great time. You know, am I going to go over there for Christmas? No, you know, but it was a great time, and putting that to combined knowledge together. And I'm talking like a combined, like, three-way knowledge of, you know, of completely different thinking, you know, on most counts. Look at this jungle gym. I'm just going to show you these structures until my phone dies. Mace, I just made $2 doing this. Are you kidding me? I didn't even know you could do that. I think someone told me you could, but wow. You're the man. That was awesome. Thank you, buddy. Look at this. I mean, shit, I would just go live with you guys every day, all day long if I could. Think about it. I wouldn't have to go home and edit. I can hit the button and it's up. Look in here. Man, this is getting really good in here. Look at this. Look at the funk up there. Oops. Can you see the bends in there? Another X. You know, I'm willing to buy when they'll blow into a symmetrical X perfectly, but now when you see them like this, like, you know, like it's just too many, and only here. I don't get people that can't understand that, like, what that's. Hold on a second. By the way, Chris, you recommended me You know, you said you had the 600. You sent me in the. You sent me that little zoom you had, and I was like, that's the camera I want. I didn't even care. I didn't look at any others, and I ended up buying the 700. And then I upgraded to the 80. These things fall. I smash them. Every time I go like this, watch, I'll do it right now. It didn't fall. Usually within a minute, that'll fall. And it's been an amazing camera, so I highly recommend that to anyone. Wi-Fi, everything. Because I just got my 4K, and I'm so excited. Well, it's coming. And these line of Canons, they all kind of look the same, are simply amazing for the money. I mean, you're honestly better off just getting the one Chris was talking about, like the 6, or you can get the 6 now for $150. The 700's like $200. You know, it just kind of goes up. Great cameras. But if you're going to be doing what I'm doing, and you know, you're like this all over the place, people are going to start freaking out. So I'm hoping this 4K is going to be cool. And I'm hoping I can do what I'm doing now. Look at this path. With the 4K camera. So I'm going to see you guys talking, but the stream will be from my new 4K, hopefully. It's a little complicated, but I think I can figure it out. Look at this. Here's stuff that wind can't do. First of all, look at that. Was it worth an hour of me talking to see this? Probably not. People are like checking into homes now. Guess what? I listened to Mark for 45 minutes. You got any drugs? I'm just kidding. Look at that one pinned. I mean, this seems to be, right, the most universal symbol we have. We all have. You guys, I have so many people that go out now because of my videos. I go out because of people's like Chris Noel's videos and Rio's, and they went out because of someone else, and you know, so forth and so on. And we all have this with the tucked ends. You know, we look at this. This is a great little spot right here. Look at this place. Look, I'm walking with my shoes untied because I have my hands full. This is a good little spot in here. I'm whispering because I whisper when I get to good spots. Look at that. You find that a little interesting. So you got an A-frame, sort of. You got your bend. You got an X. You got whatever else you want. That's amazing. Look, this one with all the stuff on top of it. That one. This one's on top of it. Goes down. That bend tucks under. That's an amazing thing to me. I don't know why. And I got, of course, these amazing trails. Look at these trails. Hey, let me film. I'm gonna dual film here because I don't want to come back here. Yeah, I think we do too, Chris. Sorry, look what I'm doing. YouTube, say hi to yourself. I just filmed. I filmed. I just want to get a quick on the good camera. I mean, this is a real spot, you guys. I got, you know, like a really good, dark, unique type of place with not a noise coming from it. I wonder if they can sense all you guys. Look at this. By the way, I'm up here, you guys. It's going to take me, I don't know how long it's going to take me. 2 hours to get down. It's 2 hours down that way. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Maybe an hour and a half. I don't care when I'm seeing this. This makes me really happy. Well, Chris, you know, the only reason that I think some people disagree, especially with guys like us who live, breathe, and think this stuff. I just got $100. Joel, are you crazy? You're already such a great supporter. Oh my God. You're the man, Joel. Thank you so much. Joel is awesome. He's on my Patreon. He's with Rio. He's in our inner circle. He's been nothing but an amazing supporter. And I don't mean just with money. He's just always there typing. He's like a message, like, oh, I gotta type, like, I gotta get back to Joel. Like, I'll see a message, Joel, even from you, from like Patreon. I'm like, oh, I gotta get back to him. Like, there's the people that, you know, I hate to leave hanging on a message, but when you're up here and your phone doesn't work, it sucks. Like I can't keep up all the time. But you know, I want to. Joel, that was too nice of you. Seriously, like, I mean, the use of that, I cannot tell you, will come in so handy. Thank you. I forgot that you could do that. I would have said, everyone give me $1 right now. No, I'm kidding. But Joel just did it for you. So thank you, Joel. That was amazing. You are such the man. We're going to have to do something special for Joel one day. Like, bring you out here. You know, like, you're the kind of guy I want out here. Not just because you gave me 100, just because of your sheer, just, you know, just knowing of this subject. Joel doesn't have questions, you know, like, I mean, like, as far as Sasquatch. Like, he knows. So do most of you guys. I'm not talking about. You guys don't. I'm not looking for money. You guys don't have to give me any more money. It's fine. I mean, I can use it. I hate taking money, but it gets this further. You know, I want to do fun stuff in the winter. I'm going to come out to some of your houses in the winter. There's random people in where there's no snow and do some really cool research. Like, I want to see a couple structure pictures just so I know the area is good. Look at this place. Where are they right now? And I'll come out there and I'll bet you I'll find something that you didn't. Anyone bet? That's the only thing I can brag about. I just have this draw to be able to find this. And if I don't, great. You know, like, I'll be the first one to be like, hey, I was wrong. I think I can, and I think one place, and I'm not trying to discredit Chris's abilities in the woods at all. It's just that I feel like I could push a little further, and it might not be near his house, and we might have to go an hour away, you know, and hit those woods. But I'm gonna find them. I think I'd like to go there someday. I think Rio would come out with me as well for that one. Rio's been getting a lot of shit, Chris, lately, with this wanting to bring all those people out. He's funny. The guy's funny. I mean, I get the same thing with everybody. You guys, stop. I can't believe that. JD, thank you so much, you guys. Pfft, Patreon, exactly. Just give me all your money right here. No, I'm just kidding. By the way, let me just say something. I appreciate you guys. I could use the money more than anything, but that is not why I'm doing this live feed. I forgot that option was even there. So please don't think that. I see these YouTube guys sign on. Look at this. You know, they have like 33 million subscribers, and they do live feeds, and it just scrolls down on the chat. It's like someone did 100, 500, 1,000, 500, $5, $5, $5, $10, and the guy's like, he's not even doing anything. I'm like, I should get like $1 for this at least for having to walk all the way up here. Look at this. The guy makes like 30, 40 grand a day. And people that have no money, that work really hard at like Walmart and stuff, are sending him $10. I'm like, what are you doing? This guy is a multi-millionaire. And by the way, if I ever get to the point where I don't need help, I won't take it. I can't stand people helping me. I appreciate it more than anything, but it's just, I think we're all like that. Look at that. Don't worry about spell check, you guys. I'm the worst. The worst. Ask Chris. Every time I send him a message, there's something wrong with it, because I voice text everything. You guys, that was so nice of you. I'm going to do a little video after this. On my real video. I'll thank all you guys. That was incredible. Thanks, Mace. Mace got that rolling. I don't think, you know what it is? I don't think people realized either. Look at this. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. After talking for the last hour, I have no idea where I am. I'm not even kidding. I don't even know if I have the right direction. All right, I got 2 minutes. Let me sit down and see you guys real quick. So I could show you this, apparently in here, all day long. Look. No, not my last video. No, just, I just won't do, some endless rant for 2 hours. This was kind of, I was just saying it, like, this is in no way did I sign on here so someone would hit a donate button. Like, I forgot all about that. This was just simply pure selfishness, because I was like, I can go live, and if I can get these guys to come hang out with me while I walk around, it makes my day and my life so much happier. I don't know why, because I'm not alone. You start to go nuts up here after a while. And usually because it's so quiet. Listen, it's so quiet. You start to overthink. So yeah, this was strictly just like me using you guys to keep me company. And it was so fun. Like, it was so fun. I want to do it all the time. Maybe I'll come to Holy Cross up here more often, because I got a lot more spots here too that I think will get cell reception. That's a really old bone. It's weird. It looks like it used to be there, and someone flipped it there. Well, like I said, my phone's almost dead. I'm just going to let it die. That'll be my goodbye. Joel, thank you, man. That was amazing. It makes today worthwhile. And it really helps with my camera, because I ended up spending almost $1,000 on the camera. Everything I had, basically, because I just want the videos to be better for you guys. And I want to stream live with that camera and have this perfect non-shaking video. And have you guys be like I'll be like a robot for you. Like, go left, go right, zoom in, whatever you guys want. Not charging money either. Just like, if you want to put $1 on, go ahead. But I mean, you know, just this all, I just want to do that. It's fun. Look at that. So this is like a whole entire giant world. And I'm convinced that as much as action as I get in here during the day, sometimes that it's purely a night thing. I mean, Rio convinced me of that when he was here. In fact, me and Rio slept about 5 miles from here. And I know it's a nighttime thing. I've been told with my own voice. Let me sit down and talk to you guys. With my own voice, with them using my voice, that we are day. If you want that, come back at night. That's what he told me here. Actually, no, it was like 10 miles from here. But it's the same thing. It's a nighttime deal, you guys. It's a nerve-wracking thing. Isn't there an X there? Yeah. Here, I'll put it on me that way I can see. Okay. Sorry, it's hard for me to see, because, you know, when your phone starts going dead, how it dulls it. No donate button on the iPhone. That's okay. I don't want you guys to donate. I can't see. Trev, that was very nice of you. Thank you. $sign. I've never seen it, you guys. I don't even know. A friend of mine helps me with all this stuff, and you know, I'm out here all the time, like always, and he's been helping me with, you know, getting the YouTube right, just the little niches, like how to set it up right, and I guess he put that button on there. That's why I had no idea. He's like, you got to use YouTube Live. People will just donate money to you. I'm like, I know, but I hate that. I feel like I'm, you know, like a homeless person or something. But I'm getting over it. If it enables this, if I can, you know, do this and find better. Like, I don't want to show you guys this every day. Even if I could find bigger and better, there's something more out there, and I'm looking for it. Something more to this. There's some headquarters somewhere, you know, like Sasquatch headquarters up here, and I'm going to find it. Just mark my words. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find something that's so mind-blowing one day. And maybe it is a structure, but it's going to be like a house, you know, or something. So I hope I can do that. I'm almost sure I will. I just got to keep walking through here. I mean, this is like, I don't know if the front camera does as good. I mean, look at the X's in here. There's got to be hundreds of them in here, like hundreds. And where do they go? I don't believe that they're up here sleeping in a bush. It's just not. It's way more advanced than that. Look at that. Here's a picture. Ready? Take a picture of me. I don't think I can take a picture, can I? I can't. Look at that. I can't believe I've been live this long. This is awesome. I didn't mess it up too bad either. I'm sorry that I can't read. I'm going to read. I promise. Every single comment that's been made, I'm going to read when I get home. But I just can't see them all because of all this stuff. Look, oh my God. Let me show you this real quick. I probably only have a couple percent. There we go. Look at this. You know, here's how you know it's not wind, you know. When I say that, I mean, like, this is the stuff you tell. I know you guys know, but, like, you tell the people that's telling you it's wind. You know, that's when you know it's not. Oh, Chris, you don't have to donate. Look over here. I don't know. I think there's just a donate button. I've never seen it. I forgot all about it. This is, like I said, this has nothing to do with why I'm live. That's cool. But like I have seen it once. Like I said, with that guy, this guy, I don't even know why he's pretty, like, he has a good personality and stuff, but he's got 33 million subscribers or 53 million or something like that. And he's been mad about the YouTube. It's like saying that YouTube hasn't been paying as much. So he just goes live. It's like him at his desk, like or whatever. He's just like doing nothing, and people just give him like, you know. I don't think I would let people do that to me. Like, listen, I have enough money, you guys. I don't need any more. If I run out, I'll let you know. You know what I mean? If I'm providing that much entertainment, I just wouldn't take money over what I need. I think that's my God, my religious. That's God, you know. I just want to be as honest as I can, and if I don't need it, I don't want it. Look at this little wallow right here. You see that? This is a place I could take anybody and blow their mind. Anyone. Because I see it all, and I'm in here in awe. You don't get tired of this stuff. You never get tired of it, I'm telling you. You could walk and look through structures for the rest of your life, practically. I'm exaggerating. And it doesn't get, as long as you're seeing this. Walking through those fields up there, it was like close to suicide. But here, if I see in this stuff, like these worlds in here, I could do it forever. All right. Oh, let me sit down. Look at this. I just want to see who else is on. I know they definitely don't want to. Well, I think we all know that about the camera thing. I mean, everybody knows. That I don't know. And then these rare occasions where I've been involved with them visually, it's like they don't care at all. Like, because they think they're gonna zap you at, like, do something to your brain where you won't. I don't know. I can't explain it. But certainly in general, do not want to be on camera. I try to tell people that are doing this, like, Mark, I found this amazing stuff just because of your videos, and look at this. And I'm like, that is amazing. I can't even believe what they found. And I'm like, you know what? When you're in a situation like that, as much as you think nothing's there, like, oh, I didn't see anything, they're not there. I'm like, yes, they are. I can't explain it beyond that, but just trust me, when they build this stuff, Chris will agree with me, they're not far. You know, like, even times I think, Chris, you've even felt like you're like, oh, I don't know, they haven't been around here in 2 years. I'm willing to bet that's not true. Maybe not in that exact spot, but they just moved over half a mile somewhere. They're there. These guys are territorial. I'm almost sure. Like, this is their area. This is why this X is here. You know, maybe not in here in the middle of the world, but on the outskirts, those X's and the bends, that's their spots. Oh, look. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? You want some, come here, my Mountain Jay. Hey, good boy. Oh, no. Okay, still on. Am I on? Yeah. Look at my Mountain Jay. He's right on my head. Hold on. Oh, sorry about that. Come here. Oh, he just flew away. I left him. I was feeding him earlier. That's why he must have got done. And he came out. Check it out. I always bring these for them because they're like my best friends. Come on. I wanted to get him. That would have been cool live, right? He flew up because he'll land right here. But I can never film it because if you move to get... I mean, am I zoomed in too much? I'm sorry about that. What's going on? If you're, you know, if you go to get your camera, then they move. Come on. Come on. Oh, I love them. See, he came up right here. He looked right at me. And like, there's times where I know it's just because he wants the seeds or whatever. But there's other times, I swear to God, it's Sasquatch looking through their eyes. I know I'm crazy. It's hard to say that in public. It really is. My phone's still running, so I'm gonna keep running this. I said I would do it until it dies. Did you guys see? Anyone see the bird? Let me see. I'm gonna check it out. Norman, thank you so much. Hey, Norman, North Carolina, another great place. Great place, North Carolina. I gotta get up into North Carolina. It's gotta be good. Is that the Appalachians? Yeah, I gotta go there. North Carolina, I'm telling you, is good. Not enough people go out there. They go like, you get like ginseng and all that stuff, but no one's looking for Bigfoot. I think people are, but not necessarily where they should be. Let me see. Am I zoomed? What's going on here? That's the best I can do. So yeah, North Carolina. Bird? This whole area in here is just insanity. Like, that is insane in there. Look at the ground. You know, do you just camp here? You just put your sleeping bag right here. I'm telling you, I would bet I would do it in front of the whole world. Put two people right here and just watch. No fires, nothing. Just lay there. You don't have to even sleep there. Just go there like you're gonna sleep for 2 hours, and I'll bet you anything, it happens to you. It's a crazy thing. By the way, after you do that once or twice, you might not want to do it again. That's when it becomes absolute. That's why I'm here, like, showing you the structures. I'm absolutely fine without the face-to-faces all the time, because once you've done it, whew, oh my God, like Rio, that guy is like a drug addict with that. He wants more and more. I'm telling you, it's nerve-wracking. You don't think it is, but if a Bigfoot came out of this thing right here and he's standing right in front of you, which has never happened to me, by the way. It's always 100 feet or more. Always. As far as I'm aware of. That, you know, it's all good. It's like almost like, okay, you saw us. You know, just film our structures. We love when you do that. Don't. What is going on here? Like, don't stop filming our faces. You know, I'm like, well, I can't see your face anyway, so you don't have to worry about it. Half the time, most of the time. You know, I'll get home today, I'll put this video up, and I'll guarantee you, they're all of a sudden all these, and I'm not talking about pareidolia, I'm talking about real deal, like, insane pictures. And not all of them are Sasquatch. Look at this unique little place.